You want to
go for it? I'll go for it. The FIFA Men's World Cup is just 2 weeks away, and host countries Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. are getting ready to welcome both players and potentially millions of fans. 11 U.S. cities will serve as hosts for the tournament, and U.S. officials estimate that we could get as many as 10 million people coming into the country. The NYPD says it's prepared to counter unauthorized drones to keep people safe as they head to the games at MetLife Stadium.
NYPD personnel are positioned to work with our federal partners under new authority to confront credible drone threats at major events lawfully and effectively. Over the past several months, we have purchased $6.5 million in drone mitigation equipment.
Anna Schecter covers crime for CBS News, and she joins us now. Good to see you, Anna. So help us I don't know anybody who doesn't know how big of a deal the World Cup is, but when you hear a number like that, millions of people are going to be traveling to the U.S. The necessary security apparatus that needs to be in place for that is probably unprecedented.
Unprecedented is exactly the right word. This is a minefield. You're going to have millions of people swarming on these cities where we just found out where they are. For the Super Bowl, for example, you have a 2-year security lead time where the police chief in that local community is liaising with the FBI, multiple other agencies. Now you're going to have more than 10 cities in the U.S. with fans from all over the world. How are you going to vet all of those people? The truth is you actually can't. And so what they're going to do is, you heard Jesse Tisch talk about the drone mitigation. They're worried about that because in other countries, you might be able to fly a drone and get that great shot. You also could be a bad actor. They're going to have no-fly zones over all of these stadiums. For sure, you can bet on that. You're going to have canines. You're going to have sniper teams positioned, metal detectors. If there is a lone wolf actor, they're going to want to keep that as far away from fans as possible. And that is the reality that we're living with in this day and age, in this heightened threat environment, in this very complex, extremely fun, extremely popular event that's going to be playing out over the course of multiple days in multiple cities.
And you want to keep the focus on the game and the play versus obviously something bad happening. So you talked about drone mitigation. What are some of the other training exercises, things that officials are going through right now to prepare?
Well, we were just talking about this. You had U.S. security teams going overseas to experience what is it like to watch a soccer match in some of these countries. It is wild. There are brawls that
That's
break
amazing
out.
That they had to go and go to an Arsenal game or
yes,
Man
just
U.
to get familiarity because it is another world and you have different norms and it is essentially expected. So how all of these security teams think about it, you're going to have like a local police chief in a city, a big city, right, who's having to manage all these nuanced dynamics with all these international fans coming in, international teams. Very, very challenging thing to do to handle security for the World Cup.
So what do fans need to do? What do they need to keep in mind as they prepare to go to the games? I love football, but I'm going to be watching from a bar or a pub. I'm not going to try to brave these crowds. It's going to be insane. So what should people be thinking about?
Well, always watch your surroundings. Be aware. That's number one. That's what, when I talk to local police who are the leads in these various cities, that's number one. Two, do not bring your drone. Do not bring...
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
At the World Series, you had multiple drones flying that had to be taken down.
Wait, where?
Over the World Series in Toronto. You had at least 4 spectators who tried to fly their drone. So this is absolutely a thing, and it's what police worry about and security teams worry about, because what if they're distracted by just a spectator drone and then there's
what are they
a
going
bad
to do?
actor drone?
Somebody launches a drone over the match. What do they do?
The technology is incredible now. They can actually take control of a drone and land it. Yeah. There is new security. There are a couple companies that contract with federal agencies. It is wild what they can do. There's a lot of investment in this type of technology because you've had this petri dish in the war with Ukraine where drone technology has just ramped up so fast. And so officials here are worried that bad actors could bring what's been learned. And you can go on YouTube and see what's happening in the Ukraine war with drones, drones with fiber optics. They're not emitting a signal. It's actually like a fishing line thread that can go hundreds of meters undetectable. That's what they're worried about. And then, of course, if you
human beings are the only species on the planet who are aware of their imminent destruction and rush headlong into it. I mean, that's basically what we do. We know this is bad. We know this is going to be like not good for us in the long run. But hey, let's do it because we can make a couple of bucks.
And it's such a thrill to be at these games. And what security officials tell me is they are safe. They are ready. Just myself as a journalist who's covered this, knowing the lead time that other big events get, this is a challenge. And, you know, it's good that they're throwing all the resources at these different cities, but it's a big challenge when you have it spread out over multiple cities, multiple days. People get tired. This is a big challenge.
Wow. All right, Anna Schecter, thank you very much.